My name is Louise McElvanna and I'm the Assistant Festival Manager for Coors Light Open House Festival. This will be my 6th year working with the festival. I've kind of always had part-time roles, but for the past few months it's been all day, every day, kind of taking over my life, but it's all good, it's great.
Well, my name's Craig. I've been going to the festival for a number of years, and recently I joined the committee of the festival. We help Kieran steer the festival in the right direction so we end up with an enjoyable and hopefully successful event come festival time.
Hi, I'm Kieran Gilmore. I'm the festival director. Who am I looking forward to most in this year's programme? Obviously the Three Foxes. In many ways, for 2011, that's our pièce de résistance, big open air show.
And then we've got Laura Marling, of course, and she's going from strength to strength as well. So those are the two big ones.
I'm looking forward to Chili Fest actually. We've got a band called Mama Rosen playing, and they are an amazing Cajun band.
We've got Caitlin Rose over from Tennessee. She is going to be fantastic. She's kicking the festival off on the Wednesday night. A few other ones that maybe people wouldn't have heard of. Treetop Flyers coming over. They're an American band who met in London. They're going to be fantastic. They're one to definitely see.
Alabama 3 and Urban Voodoo Machine on Saturday at Chili Fest, and Lucy Fire is back, so looking forward to seeing that as well.
But also looking forward to the smaller breakthrough series of shows in the OEA and a couple in the Black Box. I really enjoy the smaller, more intimate shows, especially bands that are breaking through.
So it's a small gigs like that that really make it the festival to me.
Hi, my name is Jordana Busby. I am Brands Manager for Molson Coors Ireland. So this is Coors Light's 4th year of being headline sponsor of the Coors Light Open House Festival. Well, the Coors Light Open House Festival is all about emerging artists and bringing them back year after year. So I will really look forward to seeing Laura Marling. She has grown with the festival, and that's where I found out about Laura 4 years ago.
Hi, I'm Maria McAllister. I'm the Arts Development Officer for Traditional Arts in Northern Ireland. The Arts Council of Northern Ireland has been the principal funder of Open House Festival, and over the last 13 years we've watched the festival grow from a small specialist traditional arts festival to a major folk and roots music event. It's one of the largest in Belfast annually. One of my favourite memories is meeting C6 Steve a number of years ago when he first came to Belfast. I was working with Open House Festival at the time, and we've watched C6 Steve's career evolve along with the festival's own development over the last number of years. It was great to see him last year playing in Custom House Square to 2,000 people.
Loved Old Crow Medicine Show last year. That was a brilliant night. C6 Dave was brilliant. They're all good. I've usually never heard of half the bands, but I'm coming to the festival, but by the end of it I have them all on my iPod, so loads of new music for me.
Well, C6 Steve very much grew up around the festival. I mean, the first year he played here, Kieran had brought him over. He was staying with him, living with him and his partner and kids. He wasn't staying in a big hotel, he wasn't doing anything fancy like that. Staying in their house, going to the gig, and it just blew people away. But since then he's been back a couple of times, and every time he comes back, the whole place just goes nuts. That if it wasn't for the Open House Festival, there wouldn't be a C6 Steve. So it's as big as that, you know.
In the first couple of years there was only the Cathedral, the Duke of York, and what was formerly called the Blackthorn and is now called the Spaniard venues. There were only three pubs in the Cathedral Quarter and the Cathedral, and they were the only places we had to put on shows. Festival memories, gosh, there are so many. Bit of a cliche to say that, but obviously there are. After 12 of them and the 13th coming up. Mumford & Sons last year was an unbelievable show. We worked very hard to get it. It was sold out within about 24 hours. One of the biggest bands in the world. Then they were just, doing so well last kind of summer and last autumn.
The Open House Festival is one of my favourite times in the year. The vibe around the city centre, and particularly around Cathedral Quarter, is wonderful for any traditional arts musician. It's such an intimate festival, and yet we're drawing crowds of around 5,000 people to any given concert in Custom House Square.
I'm working with Kieran and his family. It's just been excellent, and just really enjoyed it. We have a great partnership with Kieran and the team there. So
Kieran has had a knack of getting people just as they're just about to launch, and maybe 6 months later you'll see him on Jules Holland, that sort of thing, so we're in there right on the ground floor. Well, things that you maybe wouldn't have thought of, you go and see it, next thing you're a lifelong fan, it has become like that,
Just look at Laura Marling, Mumford & Sons, all of the acts that are doing really well now. We've had been fortunate enough to see it in their early years, so lots of emerging talent this year as well, so very exciting.
Well, definitely I'd have to go to last year when Mumford & Sons came on the stage. It was like an impromptu jam outside the Blue Moon area. People just naturally flocked there, and even bands flocked there and started jamming outside. So it really was a lovely wee area and a lovely something that only the Coors Light Open House Festival could offer.
Well, I think my best festival memory has to be a very bleary-eyed Sunday afternoon 2 years ago in the Black Box on Hill Street, when there was a guy called Otis Gibbs playing, and he was supporting a band called Duke and the King. And from the second Otis Gibbs came on the stage to the minute the Simon Felice and Duke of the King left the stage a few hours later, there was just magic in the room. The best gig I've ever been to, and it was on a Sunday afternoon at the Open House Festival.